Okay, this is take 3 of the intro of this video. I have tried to do this a million times. First time, the sun is going all over the place. Second time, this Starbucks has literally just gone all over my car. But welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I really wanted to do a sit down chatty video because if you've noticed, if anybody is still watching after like a year of being inconsistent, this is actually my 3rd video back. And I am so proud of myself. I've made a commitment for 2025 to be on it with my socials, to be on it with YouTube especially, because this is the thing that I started doing before I started doing TikTok, and I just absolutely adore it. Like, it's my biggest hobby and I'm just obsessed with YouTube, and I always have been a YouTube girly and I always will be. I am just one of those type of people where if I say I'm going to do something, I will just take it to the extreme straight away. Like, I won't just be like, let me try to do 1 video a week. I'll be like, I'm going to be the best YouTuber anyone's ever seen, and I'm going to post 3 times a week, and I'm going to do a haul every week, and I'm going to do a chatty video. And these things are just unrealistic. So we're back with 2025 with a new perspective. 1 video a week every single Sunday, and anything else is a bonus. I haven't been consistent for over a year, and I just feel like my life has completely changed since I've last been on YouTube, and I really wanted to just do a little catch up to bring you all up to speed. I've got myself a little coffee, by the way. This is going to be a little coffee catch up. I've literally just been around the drive-through, so I'll insert that clip of how long my order is. Hi, please can I get an iced oat brown sugar shaken espresso?
Of course you can, darling. Anything else?
Can I get it as a medium but with 2 shots rather than 3, please?
Of course you can, darling.
Thank you. And then can I just add some caramel drizzle, and that's it, thank you.
Amazing. Go back for me, honey.
Thank you. So let's do a taste test. Today's basically going to be a big old catch up. I'm going to fill you in on my life because I've moved cities, changed jobs. I'm now no longer living in Manchester. I'm living with Cameron. I'm living with a boy, guys. Everything is different, and I just wanted to bring you all up to speed. And I also just want these videos to be part of my normal videos so that we can keep up to date with each other. You can keep up to date with me, and I just feel like that would be so much better to just have these little updates regularly on the channel. Let's taste test the coffee. This is my go-to order. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a bit darker than it usually does, and that scares me. Okay, it's a good one, but it's strong. If you get the brown sugar shaken espresso, you'll know that it's literally like a lottery ticket. Sometimes you'll get one and you'll literally be like, that is the best drink I've ever had in my entire life, and sometimes you'll get one and it'll be horrendous, and I'd say this is midway, but it's okay, we're gonna move there. So obviously I was working in Manchester, if you have been watching my vlogs for a while, and I loved that job so much. Cameron works at Leicester City, so that's my boyfriend, and me and Cameron have been together for coming up to 9 years now. I know that is so long. And so it was just about time for us to live together. Like, we were kind of at that stage in our life when we really wanted to live together. We felt like that was our next step that we needed. And so obviously I needed to find a job closer to Cameron, and Cameron works at Leicester City, so obviously he's in Leicester. And so I left Manchester, not all because of Cameron, because I would never take a job or move cities purely based on somebody else. Like, of course, the reason we looked in this area was because Cameron's job was here, and I felt like I was at a stage in my career where I was ready for a change. I was ready for that next step, and Cameron was already like loving Leicester. Like, he's just got a promotion, so it was definitely the right decision that we've made. But I just wanted to preface this whole thing with that I didn't make the move for Cameron. It just kind of all aligned, and the reason I was looking in Nottingham, Leicester area was because of obviously the location of Cameron's job. So that's what happened. Started looking for jobs. But if you work in the influencer marketing/marketing space, you will know there's not a lot around like Leicester, Nottingham, this kind of way, the Midlands. There's like a few companies, and I was just very lucky to find a job in the same industry, like influencer marketing, in this area. So yeah, basically we made the move to Nottingham. I have actually done a full moving vlog, which I am going to post at some point soon, of us moving into our first flat together. And that's the big update. So living with Cameron for the first time, obviously completely changed city, completely changed job. Like, life has done a 360 over the last, sorry, I get so nervous when people walk past. Life has done a 360, and it's been the best. Like, it's been such a change, and I will now understand why people make changes in their life one at a time, because to change city, live for the first time with your boyfriend, take a new job on the exact same month at the exact same time, all 3 things together, was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was having evenings where I was literally just sitting there like, this doesn't feel like my life. Like, this wasn't the job I was used to. This isn't where I'm used to living. This is a new city. This is a new like environment. Like, I'm not used to living with someone else. Like, properly living with someone else. Obviously I lived with Eleanor in Manchester, and that was a really nice flatmate experience. Obviously living with a boyfriend is completely different. Like, you are living in the same space, like, together, which has been incredible. It's been the best thing ever. But obviously that, at the same time as a new job, same time as a new city, it was just a lot all at once. But I'm so glad, and in a way I guess I've just like sped up the settling in process, because if I'd have done all 3 of those things at separate times, I would have had 3 separate occasions of like feeling really unsettled, which I hate. Like, me and Cameron are actually both real routine people. Like, we love like routine, consistency, things like that. So I feel like actually just throwing ourselves in the deep end, I guess in a way we've kind of just sped up the getting used to that adapting period, because I've done them all at once. Everything just kind of aligned for us to make these changes. But leaving was so scary, and if you're in a situation in life where you're about to make a big change, you're about to leave a job, you're about to do something crazy with your life. When I say crazy, obviously it's not that crazy, but like leaving your first like big girl job, I would say does feel scary, because you get so used to it and you adapt to it and you love it. Well, hopefully. I mean, I loved it. I was lucky enough to love my first job, that it was really scary to leave. Like, I'd been there for a few years and it was what I was used to. Like, it was the routine I was comfortable with. So making that step to leave was really, really hard. But someone at work actually said to me, which I'll always remember, it was when I was having a conversation of like, have I made the right decision? Like, what am I doing? And she was like, you will always regret the things you don't do more than the things you do that weren't quite what you wanted. So for example, if I had have moved to Nottingham and taken this job and it wasn't at all what I wanted, I would still have regretted not taking it more. Like, you've got to push yourself out of your comfort zone in life. You've got to try new things. This is your sign, if you have a big change coming up, just to go with it and just to trust that everything will work out. Sorry, I'm trying to like avoid the sunlight. So kind of trust that everything will work out. I had so many conversations with Laura about this as well, and she was like, telling me a story about how like she really wanted this job. Obviously won't go into details of what it is, because obviously it's not my story to tell, but she really wanted this job and she didn't get it. And she's like, I never would have gone full-time with YouTube if I had have got that job, because obviously her not getting it and doing something else which led on to something else is why she is where she is today. And I think you've got to remember that every decision in life, this is like a motivational chat here, every decision in life like leads on to the next thing and everything will work out. It was such a hard decision, leaving Manchester, leaving my job, living with Cameron, like the big change my life made. Like, it made a total 360 and it was so stressful, but it's been the best thing I've ever done. So yeah, that is the life update with the job, moving in together. Like I said, we're living in Nottingham. We are loving living together. Like I said, me and Cameron have been together for coming up to 10 years, like 9 years in April. So we needed that next step. We needed that next like thing to do together. And it's been so nice. Like, we had Friday night last night and we were just like cooking dinner, and I was like, I can't believe this is our Friday night. It's like, it's all we've ever wanted. Like, why am I so emotional in this video? But like, we did long distance obviously when I was in Manchester for like over 2 years, and it was so hard. Like, it was so hard, and we got through it, and we're finally in that stage where we're finally together. And I just feel like, again, with your relationship and with things like that, like, they just work out. Like, me and Cameron both by chance ended up going to uni in Nottingham. I went to uni of, he went to Trent. Then I did my masters at Warwick and he lived at home in Leamington. Then like, we did have that gap where I lived in Manchester, he still lived at home, but we made it work, and now we're back together. And obviously we didn't break up, we're back together location wise. But again, things like that, it can be so stressful. Like, when I moved to Manchester without Cameron, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I'm living so far away from you. But I feel like the biggest thing I've learned in the last year is like, what is meant for you will not pass you by. Like, if you are meant to be with someone, or something is meant for you, a job, a person, anything, an experience, it will happen. So yeah, that's the biggest thing I've taken away from this year, really. I'm gonna start to do like day in the lives on YouTube and like do longer form content, especially now like I work from home a lot of the time. I can bring you along and like you can share those kind of like days with me and stuff, and I feel like that would be so fun, like such a good thing to add to the channel. But if there's any videos you want me to be creating that you like, or your favourite videos from other creators, or even your favourite creators for inspiration for me, like please leave a comment below. That would mean the absolute world, because I just want to create the videos that you want to see. Like, I'm just about to go film a new in Primark, a come shot with me in Primark, and then a Primark haul, hopefully, if I get good stuff. And they're the kind of videos that I love to see and watch. Same with weekly vlogs, daily vlogs, chatty videos like this. Like, that's my kind of thing that I like to watch. I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were about how like, I'm such like I like to watch home content. Like, I like to see people in their house doing nothing, going about their day, cleaning, washing, whatever, I just love to see that, because that's realistic and I can put it on in the background whilst I'm also doing those things. Like, if anything, if someone does like a London vlog, let's say, if I'm not in London that week, or if I'm not doing that, like, I'm probably less interested. Like, I just love, like, spend the day with me, like spend a cozy day with me, or like run errands with me. Like, I love the American YouTubers who do that. My favourites at the minute are Emily Kaiser and Avery Woods. Like, they're my absolute favourite people in the world to watch on content. Like, I just find them so inspirational, because I look to them and I'm like, I would love to just be the kind of creator that you are. Like, so open, like so much of their life is shared and their content is so engaging. Like, I absolutely love it. But they're the kind of videos I like to watch. But if you are watching and you are enjoying this video and you do have any ideas or any suggestions of things I could do, please let me know, because I would love to, like I say, create the videos that you want to see. My video ideas so far are kind of like, come shop with me is like, I want to do like come shop with me in B&M, come shop with me in TK Maxx. I want to do like the Primark ones. I want to do like the self-care Sunday reset kind of vlogs. I love those. The daily vlogs, like just showing my life, and then maybe like work from home vlogs as a marketing girly. That is like my current lineup of ideas. But if you have any other recommendations, please let me know, because I just love to be inspired and know what else I could be doing, because I'm loving getting back into YouTube. Like, I've sat here trying for 17 minutes and it's brought me so much joy, genuinely. Today I'm actually hosting a Galentine's with Laura. I'm so excited. I think the Galentine's vlog may go up before this vlog. I'm not exactly sure on the order of it. But if you haven't already watched that, I will link it on screen somewhere so you can go watch it if it's already up, or if not, I'll let you know on screen when it's coming so you can like be prepared. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So I'm gonna head to Primark now. I'm gonna see what's new in. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and get some like little treats, like pajamas, maybe like, I want some like chunky gold earrings or some pajamas. I'm gonna get some pajamas for me and Laura for tonight for our little sleepover. And I also want to pick up some snacks whilst I'm in town, because I want to just have all the snacks ready. I've got us the 2 big like Stanley cups with the snack trays around them, and I am so excited for that. Like, just to think I can have a drink and then have all the snacks around is incredible. Sorry, I get so nervous. People walk past the car, I just feel like I look so weird. But another thing we need to remember is we're not the main character. Every time I get stressed, Cameron will be like, you're not the main character. You're not the main character. And I'm like, you're so right. I'm not the main character. Nobody cares. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's thinking about you. Everybody's thinking about themselves. So that's another life lesson. This has been a video of life updates, life lessons, and a motivational speech, I hope, anyway. That's basically what this video has been about. But yeah, I'm so excited to go to Primark, because I also really want to get some bikinis and some summer clothes, because I feel like we've been living in the depths of winter for so long, and I'm so excited for summer. So I'm gonna do a bit of a summer shop today, and I am in the mood to shop, like genuinely in such a shopping mood. I was voicing it to my friend Morgan earlier, and I was like, I am gonna spend money today. Like, I'm gonna be honest, money will be spent. So get ready for the Primark haul, because I'm just manifesting that Primark's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to go to a new Primark, which isn't my local Primark, which is another big change for me, guys. Like, I love my Foss Park Primark near my home, and Manchester Primark was also really good. So going to Nottingham City Centre Primark makes me feel a little bit sick, I'm not gonna lie. What time is it? 3 o'clock. I need to get moving. I've got Laura coming around in 2 hours 45, and I still need to do my Primark shop, pick up all my summer clothes, and I also really need to go to Zara, because I need some new work clothes, guys. Like, does anybody else not feel like they wear the same things all the time? Like, I've got so many clothes, but for some reason I always have nothing to wear. Like, I've got so many clothes, and for some reason I have nothing to wear, ever. I don't understand. But I need new clothes, clearly. Like, I was saying to Cameron the other day, I was like, do you not just think I need new clothes? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, I do, because I'm struggling to pull these outfits together. Like, I will reach for this same cardigan, this same bodysuit, and these same jeans on repeat every single week for work, because I just love it so much. I love how I feel in this outfit. I don't know, like, I get obsessed with wearing a certain thing, and I just want to wear it on repeat. I'm convinced I've got ADHD. That's another thing we need to update you on, because I'm just convinced, like convinced. And I've been reading this book recently, and it's so good. It's by Ellie Middleton, and honestly, reading that was like opening my eyes to like how I've been living for my whole life. Like, I'm nearly 25, and reading that book just made me feel so seen. Like, so many things I do that are just bizarre. Like, I will lose everything. I will never put the lid back on anything. I get so stressed in my mind. Like, I never have silence in my mind. That's another thing. Like, I always have like chatter going on, like I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, and I'm just convinced I've got it. And reading that book, honestly, if you think you've got it, get that book. I'll put a picture of it on screen. It's changed the game. But one of the things I was about to say, which I've gone on a million tangents, is that I think I get this like time blindness. Like I'm just chilling here thinking I've got all the time in the world, but in reality I need to drive into Nottingham City Centre, go shopping, and then find my way back and like finish cleaning the house before Laura comes round. So I'm gonna have to end this video here. This will have just been like a 15-minute coffee catch up, and like I said, I want these to be like distributed through my channel more as I continue vlogging throughout this year, just so we can keep up to date. So if this is the kind of thing you enjoy, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe and let me know what kind of videos you want to see, because like I said, I'm so excited for the YouTube era to be back, and I just can't wait to create all these videos for you all. So yes, I will love you and leave you. I will end this video here, and you will see the Primark shop with me in Primark haul soon on my channel if you haven't already, and I just can't wait. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.